Welcome to Capstone Friday. And just to recap that we are planning our projects, right? And the whole point of this graphic organizer is to take everything we've learned and start to put it into like a narrow thought to kind of connect it all and make it our own. Yesterday we talked about sparking people's interest in our topic, trying to share something with them that'll get their attention. Okay. Now, today we're going to share a little something about our own interest, about ourselves. And today you're going to introduce yourself and you're going to talk about why you chose this topic. So this is a nice slide because you actually don't need your research. You need to use why you chose it. You might even go back and watch your flip grids on your topic choice and stuff like that to kind of get an idea of why you chose this topic, what first got you interested. So like yesterday, let's look at 3 of the student examples. So this first one comes to us from Ellie. Okay. My name is Ellie, and I am going to talk to you about biomimicry. At first, my topic was how has nature inspired human design? After a while, I found out I was researching biomimicry. What is biomimicry? Well, bio means life, as in nature, and mimicry means to copy. So put that together and you have humans copying nature. It's as easy as that. I like this. She's kind of talking about how she wanted to know how nature inspired humans, and then she found out she was actually studying biomimicry. She kind of tells us the history of her research, right? So it's really nice. It's a great introduction to yourself and the topic. This one comes from Gina. Okay. My name is Gina, and I first became interested in this all because of my friend Ella. She was telling me about how coral reefs were getting bleached because of some of the sunscreens we are wearing. Picture of sunscreen with titanium dioxide. So in her project, she has a picture. This definitely sparked my interest. Then I began to think about what I can do to help this problem. I joined the Green Tigers to try to make our school a better place for the planet, but I wanted more knowledge about pollution and global warming so that I can make a difference. I mean, it's beautiful. I like that she used this, right? I became interested in this question or in this topic. And she told us a few stories. She told us about how her friend Ella was telling her something and it got her mind going. She told us how she joined Green Tigers. And she told us how she wanted to make a difference so that is why she wanted this knowledge. Beautiful. She's connecting herself with her project. Here we have Madden. I first became interested in this topic because of my love for animals and the environment. I then became aware of different characteristics of animals adapting to their environment at a young age when reading about the Galapagos Islands. I decided I wanted to know about how animals adapt when there is pollution and damage to the environment. Oh, so Madden tells us, he uses this, I became interested in this question because, or this topic because, and he tells us he loves animals and the environment. So that's where it started. And then he told us, even as a young kid, like second grade or whatever, he was reading about the Galapagos Islands and he learned about adaptation. So as a fifth grader, he decided to take his love of adaptation and the environment and wonder, how do animals adapt when there's pollution or climate change? Okay? And that's his story. So that's what you're doing here. You are thinking about yourself and your topic, and how did you come to your topic and why? You're telling your story. You're connecting yourself to your topic. All right? Now I'm going to do mine. I'm going to start with this. I was inspired to research. I was inspired to research the history of slavery because Mr. Oliva our principal, showed the teachers a video about racism in our country today. And so he showed us this video, and it talked about how schools, medical care, what else did it talk about? Grocery stores, and all kinds of other parts of our society are still not always equal, depending on the color of your skin or the neighborhood you grow up in. So you played us this video about how there's all these things in the United States that are still unequal, right? It could be school. It could be that in certain neighborhoods, they don't have access to good food, or they don't have access to good medical care. And it's often because of the neighborhood they grew up in. And there's that also connects oftentimes to the skin color. And so that made me think, well, first I got very angry when thinking about this. Then I wanted to know about how slavery has influenced our country today. I decided I needed to know more about the history of slavery to have a better understanding of what I can do to make a difference. And I can tell you, we taught that unit and it meant a lot to me. I'm doing this project, it means a lot to me, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping till I can mess some things up, till I can have such an understanding and convince people, like it's become a passion of mine. And that's what you're doing in this slide. I want you to talk about, how did you come to your topic? What inspired you to put in the effort towards this? Okay. So you do this slide today, and then I want you to research and take notes on another source. Okay. Thank you.